Alright guys, it's time to focus on the prelims. Right to electricity is a fundamental right under Article 21. Now this topic is important for prelims because for the first time, Union government has laid down rights to the electricity consumers through Electricity Rights of Consumers Rules 2020. Let's see the important points. The consumers would get electricity connection in prescribed timeline. 7 days in metro cities, 15 days in other cities and 30 days in rural areas. No connection shall be given without a meter. Willful disregard to consumer rights would result in levying penalties on service providers. Consumers can now apply for new electricity connection online. Provision for advance payment of bills has also been made. Distribution licensee shall establish a centralized 24/7 toll-free call center for consumer services. A consumer grievance redressal forum would include consumer and prosumer representatives. A prosumer is someone who both produces and consumes electricity. Now let's not stop here. Let's get into the nitty-gritties of India's power sector. The source of this information is Power Ministry's website. First, let's see the total installed capacity. So as you can see, central sector is at 25.2%, state sector is at 26.8%, and private sector is at highest 47.7%. Please make a note of this. The private sector has a higher share in the total installed capacity. Now let's see the sources of this energy. As you can see, thermal has the highest share of 60.9%. Hydro is at 12.1%, nuclear is at 1.8%, and renewable is at a solid 25%. Renewable includes small hydro projects, biomass gasifier, biomass power, urban and industrial waste power, solar and wind energy. Now let's see the growth in total generation over the last decade. As you can see, growth is very fluctuating. Sometimes it is at 9%, sometimes close to 0, and even negative. So in the exam, if UPSC puts a statement that India has seen a steady rise in its total generation of electricity in the past decade, then this statement would be incorrect. Please also make a note of some additional points. India imports electricity from Bhutan. India exports electricity to Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar. The power supply position in India has never seen a surplus in the last decade. It is always in the deficit. This means that India produces less electricity than the total demand in the country.